Let's get a microphone over here. Hello, Jesse. I'm just trying to share this stream with people. Okay, let's get to building. So far, I think I found either a GSXR 750.
Hello, Jesse.
Or a what up Donovan speed machine from Arizona. I'm fishing, but I'm still here. Or I found a CBR 1000, a full bike. It's gonna cost a little bit more, but I think Jesse, yeah, you're the dirty pumpkin. I have to copy my link. I don't know where the link is though. Sure. Oh, there it is. Copy link. Okay, now I need to get out of this YouTube's. Sorry, guys. I'm going to take a news article about your A-Turbo Mustang popped up on my Google News feed. Yeah, I know. I've seen that too. You want to see something else that is fucking bananas? Facebook. Where are my notifications at? I'll move it over, don't worry. Oh, they're over here. Look at this motherfucker right here sending me a message. CT motherfucking Fletcher. He was like, you are my kind of crazy. What the fuck? And then I replied to him. And this is what he had to say. Man, I'm a big fan of yours. I'm a car nut just like you. I wish I was half the mechanic you are. CT motherfucking Fletcher. This is insanity. Oops. You don't know who CT Fletcher is? Sad. He's like big in the fitness industry. Okay. I'm going to post this to Instagram too. So hopefully we can get some people in here. We can get some ideas flowing because we're going to make a list today. Web link. There we go. Hot alien trash kitty. Instead of doing my business proposal, I'm going to start worrying about one of my next projects. This is going to be the next project after the 8 turbos, coinciding with Virginia's car. We also ordered a bunch of stuff for Virginia's car today from Brian Tooley Racing. He's a power lifter. I had a heart issue. Doctor said he can't lift anymore, but he's proven them wrong, and he's fucking still lifting. He doesn't let anybody tell him no. Insanity, right? Okay. Notes. Mini Leroy. So, I think what I found, I have to get confirmation on it. I found locally, right here. So there's a CBR 1000, as you can see, $4,000. I want to play Fork Knife. I want to play some Pork Kite too, but as you can see, $1,000 or $4,000, which is like, I want to keep a $10,000 budget, so this is going to be a little more than a third of it. But you weren't supposed to out me in front of Kyle. What? So yeah. I also could have found a Gixxer 750 engine. Just the engine, like the drivetrain, the gauges, the wiring harness, but it was like $2,200 USD. I think this might be a better option. We get the whole bike, so we'd be able to take the front brakes and hopefully make some front brakes for it. What's up, Americatude? Ameritude? Is that what it is? But I need some ideas for a rear diff. It's going to be, we're going to mount the engine sideways. We're going to try and get a sprocket hub. So you can pull the sprocket off. You can put this hub on, and then we can bolt the drive shaft to it. Sprocket to drive shaft conversion. What is this for? We're going to try and build that mini Leroy. So if I go Leroy. So we want to build a mini one of these. I kind of want to like make it look as much like this as I can. I'm thinking an 8.8 rear end might be too big. But I want it to be like 5/8 scale or half a scale. So we're not going to use an LS because an LS is going to stick up like way too high just like this. But what if we use a CBR engine? Turn it sideways so it's not like, because usually they're in line straight this way, but we'll turn it so it's facing backwards. And then you could put a sprocket on or an adapter where the sprocket goes to bolt the drive shaft to it, and then we'll put a drive shaft to the back to a diff. And then the engine's already got a manual transmission in it. Well, kind of manual. It's like a sequential transmission, but... So a Nissan or an RX-7 rear diff. Are they smaller? I like to find something local as well, which would be cool. Because once you have the rear diff, you're going to need custom axles anyways. And that's a matter of finding some rear stub or some stubs and some like... I'm making a half-size one of these. So I'm looking for ideas. So far we've got a CBR 1000 engine. We want this to be like 5/8 scale. Enough. I haven't done it out on the floor yet to see what the width and the length is going to be, but it might jam 2 small people in it. The Fox body rear diff, that's like a 7.5 rear diff. Like it would work, the one that's in the Fox body currently. I'd have to cut the axle tubes, weld them, and get some custom axles made, but it would be a solid rear axle instead of an IRS. But, so... Engine, CBR 1000. I think that's what we're going to go with. Like I said, there was one for sale. Where did I have it? Right here. I actually know the seller, so hopefully I can get a good deal on it. But like, we'll get the whole bike instead of just the engine. So we might be able to like repurpose the front disc brakes because it's probably dual disc brakes with dual calipers on it. They might actually be too big. That's kind of large. So Tokyo and I are up for drivers. Yeah, you guys are too big. I'm trying to save some money here, damn it. I know you are. I know you are. I know you are. Okay, so RX-7 rear diff. Let's just see what it looks like. I mean, that's pretty small. And it's only got to hold like 250 horsepower, so I would think. CTSV rear diff? How big is that though? Finding a Ford 8.8 is pretty difficult. But the good thing about going 8.8 is if we ever want to change the gear ratios in an 8.8, the gear sets are actually really cheap. You're right, it's not that big. It does stick down a little bit, though. Wow, Virginia said Tom is on right now. Her boyfriend crush on the internet, 72 hours on Twitch. And she's here watching me instead of Tom. But I assure you that she probably still has Tom on in the background just to be a simpleton. You want 2-wheel or 1-wheel peel? We can always just weld the diff. Welding a diff isn't hard. Bingo. So this is actually the diff that they sell as an upgrade for the Supra on a budget. But to get one of these diffs is actually quite expensive. Unless you go pull it yourself, I guess. I don't actually. Just you. Wow. Also, if you guys are here and you're not subscribed to the channel, just hit that subscribe button and you'll know when we go live again on this channel. Okay, so rear diff possibilities. We've got RX-7 as a possibility. We're just looking for IRS. The CTSV is LSD. I think I'd rather, instead of LSD, I think I'd rather... Do you have CRVs? Ooh, a CRV rear diff might work as well. Oops. Ooh, those are small. Yeah. There's actually a car dash part, I think it is. Is it Canada or the United States, though? What year would it be from anyways? Like, which year is that probably a good one? Honda CRV? Is it under rear differential, though? I'm not good with my alphabet, so if I go past, like, the R, it just means that I don't know how to, rear. Nope, it's not under rear. Rear drive shaft. 99, okay. Also carrier. Canada. What? Oh. Let's just search. wasn't a good search. Listed as differential. My God. I can't see my keyboard with this big microphone in front of me. Chicken lollipop? What's a chicken lollipop? 350Z one's pretty big. Oh yeah, this is what else I was looking for. Drivetrain conversion kit. Not what I was looking for. Also not what I was looking for. What? See, this is what I'm looking for. So this, you would bolt that to where the sprocket would go, because the sprocket has the internal teeth like this, and then it's just a sprocket. But then you can bolt the drive shaft onto this. So we mount the motor, instead of the way it is in the front, you mount it sideways, you bolt one of these to it, and then you can run a drive shaft to the back. Where do you buy that, though? Is it eBay? Let's just look up, like, rear diff. See if anything shows up near us. In Alberta. Look at that. That would work. Why wouldn't that work? We have to make sure it spins the right way, too. Like, that would work fine, I think. It's in Edmonton, though. I think we would grenade these ones. Was your new lathe from Princess Auto? No, it was actually from Amazon. Watch. So we got it. Yeah, we got one of these. I think I bought the bigger version, the 7x16. I think. But free shipping. I'm still yet to use it. It's still in the crate. I'll grab it for you. I think these ones are you would grenade that. Okay, the other thing we have to consider is the rear gear diff ratio, and we need something that can easily be swapped out with a good gear ratio, or something that's already a good gear ratio. How do we decide this? CBR 1000 gear ratios. Where are the fur babies? They're around somewhere. Like, do they have the same gear ratios? Oh, right here. Gear ratio, it's never 1-to-1? And is this the front sprocket and rear sprocket, or is there actually a final drive in the case? And what's the normal tooth sizes on a street bike? CBR 1000 sprocket ratios. Nope, never 1-to-1. What's the sprocket sizes? We need a front and a rear. 41 rear, 42 rear. But what's the front sprocket? So we're getting 41, 42 rear. 16 front, 42 rear. So we have to divide that. I think. No, other way. So it's a 2.62 gear ratio, which is actually the same as the Hellcat rear diff. But what's the rear tire size on a street bike now? Look at all these tabs I have open. Mm-hmm. 195, 50, 17. Uh, 195, 50, 17 is what I said? Yeah. 50, 17. Calculate. So 24-inch tire. You can change the front sprocket to match whatever rear end you'll use. Yeah, but see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the front sprocket, and I'm just going to run a drive shaft straight to the rear diff. So it's straight off where the sprocket would be to the rear diff, and the rear diff is going to be our only thing. So the rear diff is going to be like our front and rear sprockets. So we came up with 2.62. If we put a 2.62 rear diff in it, then it would be turning the rear axles the same speed as it would be if it was a rear tire. The only thing is we're going to have smaller rear tires. So no trans. It's just going to be straight street bike trans. So we're going to be using the street bike trans. And like, can I get a photo of the engine? All right, if this is the engine right here, we're going to pull this sprocket off, and we're going to put that adapter on there so you can just bolt the drive shaft straight to this part right there and go to the back. So if I'm trying to do the math, if it has a 24-inch tire from the factory and we kind of want it to mile an hour a lot less, we're going to need a really high gear ratio rear end, and it's going to be a smaller tire. But the smaller tire We'll also reduce the top speed. We'll be doing probably like a 14, 15-inch rear tire because half size of a 28-inch tall, which is on Leroy, would be like 15. If anybody has any suggestions, what's a high gear ratio rear end? That's what we have to look for, really. Because the higher gear ratio in the back, the faster we shift and have fun with it. I think slamming through gears is going to be a lot of fun. Which means... '15s are a lot easier to get tires for, too. I don't mean 15-inch rims. I mean 15-inch tires. We're going to be using, like, 'hopefully something like an 8-inch rim. Yeah, it's probably going to end up being a rim size like this. And then you can actually buy... what's a junior... Like, what size is this? That's an 18-inch junior dragster slick. So that's 18, and that's an 8-inch wheel. 8-inch wheel with an 18-inch tire. And then the front one, we could use front runners. Have you come up with a solution for shifting yet? Yeah, if we use the factory CBR trans, then we just have to put a shifter in there with like a linkage. What's up the 5.0 Baker? Lawn tractor, question mark? It's kind of like a lawn tractor tire. I mean, that's not a bad looking diff. What way does a CBR spin anyways? Because it might be the wrong way, to be honest. But that's for 411 rear diff. How much do they want for the rear diff? Oh, they're just selling the trans and the diff. This is such an awesome project. I actually just ordered 160 feet of 1.25-inch tubing and 100 feet of 1-inch tubing to get me started. Just got here. Is this like a mini Cletus Leroy? Yeah, that's what we're going to attempt to build anyways. So just like this. But CBR engine in the front. We're trying to find a rear diff right now, and then we'll go from there. I don't know what I want it to look as close as I can to it, but I'm not going to be able to make like these little side pieces here. We'll put a firewall in it. I won't be able to make like the front frame right here either, but we can put maybe square tubing across the front. Put the faster prompt sticker there. Radiator can still go in the same spot. We're just trying to find a rear diff. Actually, that 4.4 limited slip diff. The Dirty Pumpkin, I have a mission for you. I have a parts car WRX, a subframe, and diff. Drive shaft would come in handy. This might come in handy right here. This looks like it would be decent. And then if we use Subaru rear, like the hubs on the outside of the rear, then we also can use 4x or 5x1 14 wheels, I think. KSR performance on the front now. Oh, that's what it is. I haven't watched a lot of the Leroy videos as of lately. I spent a lot of time trying to make videos and shit. If you guys aren't subscribed, you should probably subscribe, by the way. Five by 100 if early. Okay, what's the smallest 5 by 100 wheel we can get then? Or how do we make our own hub that accepts a smaller wheel? We might want this rear diff. This one right here. Just looking for other things that possibly could work. I like the high gear ratio of that other diff though. And I like how compact it was. 13-inch probably. Send me the info. Jesse, I think I got you on Facebook. I'll just go over here and do it. Oh my god, why can't I find it? There you are. That is the link to it, just so it's there. Hey, Jay Spear, what up? Braking ideas for the rear or only front? 15-inch would be the smallest wheel for soup hubs and brakes, I think. A CRV Wago setup being 4x100 could probably give you more options and availability on parts. Got it. Yeah, also we don't have, like, we can use this rear diff and then put whatever hub we want on the outside. We just have to get the proper axle for it. I'm literally just seeing what's for sale local because trying to get one of these things from the States or something is super expensive to ship across the border. For example, I just paid like $400 in duties on a nitrous kit. But yeah, having the rear diff and the hubs might be something worth looking into. Maybe go ripping it out of a CRV or something. Because I don't think there's any CRVs. I don't want a whole car. I don't have any room for anything. Yeah, here's another one. I would go to a scrapyard and look for a Miata or something that's crashed in the front. Actually, a Miata's probably... Yeah, Miata's got a big diff on it too. Wonder how crazy shipping a pallet with the Subaru rear setup would be to you. Probably way more expensive. Go to the wrecking yard and lightning scissor one out. What's a lightning scissor? What? What did you say, Jesse? Okay. Anyways, rear diff. Rear diff, let's try and get CRV or something like that. Rear diff and hubs. So 4x100. Let's just see if tire rack. Wait, small 4x100 wheels. Like, how small can we get? Four by 100 ATV wheels, maybe? So you can get them. So you can get them in 8-inch wheels. So if we don't run, I don't know, are the hubs deep enough though? Like if we don't run disc brakes, can we still run it, or are the A-arms in the rear going to be intrusive here? CRV diff has a pump with no viscous in the drive shaft. A waggle would be ideal if you could find one. Old mini wheels. Oh. How big are mini wheels? Mini wheels. 13-inch wheels. Like, ideally, I wouldn't want to go much bigger than 8. What are junior dragster wheels? Six, seven, seven. Oh, those are cool. Those are chalks. So billet wheelie bar. Those are so cool. Okay, well then let's talk about, like, gonna have to go with a golf cart hub then if you want 8-inch. Yeah. There is a, okay. Toyota 6.5-inch solid axle. I think the 6.5-inch. I think the 6.5-inch Toyota was the ones they use in those the fuck are they called? Those circle track cars? Dirt. What are they called anyways? The dirt circle track cars. The silly ones with the big fins on them? These ones. Sprint cars. Okay. What's a sprint car rear axle? I can't type because the microphone's in my way. I'm like doing this around the keyboard. Wait, they're chain driven. The fuck? Yeah, they're chain driven. For some reason, I thought they were drive shaft driven, and then the engine was in the front. That's fucking badass, though. That's really badass. So what is this? It's not what I wanted, I guess. There's a Legends car. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. Legend car. Oh my god. Dang, is that ever offset to one side? Oh man, these are so cool. Like, isn't that the coolest thing you've ever seen? Look at that thing. Can I have that instead? I can see a solid axle in it. I'm assuming it's probably some sort of street bike engine in the front. I had a Suzuki Samurai once. Will the outlet from the engine be offset? Good question. We need it from the other side. That's not it. It might be offset to the right side. Look at this thing. See, this is what I want my little Leroy to be like. I want it to be like Leroy, but when I stand next to it, it's tiny. Because he's tall and I'm tiny. And it'd just be funny. Like, Leroy, little Leroy. That's what it's going to be like. But being boosted lifestyle, we have to make it fast as well. Which is an issue, because it always costs more to make it go fast. So door car, rear, diff. I'm getting the same thing here. It's like super offset to one side. Ouch. Let's not get one of those. That's like a winter's quick change diff, though. Like, technically, if we get a diff like this, instead of having the brakes on the outside, can't we just put one brake right here? Oh, yeah, one brake right there in the middle. This seems excessive. Midget rear axle. That'll take care of the brakes. Google midget rear axle. Okay. Why is there... What is this mechanism here for the brakes? Just run front brakes. FZ09 engines. What's an FZ09? Screw brakes. What? You have to be over 8. What just happened here? How did that even happen? You see all the links we just went through? That's a nipple. I can't show that. So, I can't see what I want to see, apparently. Oh, you don't need brakes where you're going. How did I manage that? Didn't even make sense. I'm getting subscribers, but it's not saying it on the Streamlabs. It's just weird. Yeah, be careful whenever midgets in the search bar. I don't even know how that happened. That was stupid. So what was there other one then? Sprint cars? Dwarf cars. Look, I can see a nice little axle back there, and like, what size are these wheels? That looks exactly what I want to do here. How much did this sell for? It's got a 900cc engine from a Ninja with the 5-speed transmission. It's got a 5-speed trans in it? So they actually hooked it up to a trans instead. So what do? You just leave the motorcycle engine in 1-to-1 then? Or whatever the lowest gear is. Rides on 25-inch tires. That's too big, though, for me. Sierra RX-3. Okay. Ooh. That's cool. That's really cool. What's in your history to pull up midget rear? It's called the Pussy Locator. No, it has a bike trans in it because the 98 would have been a 5-speed. Okay. Use Tokyo's bike as a donor. So that's the rear diff. That looks like some sort of custom diff. Raceline Specialties. Where is... Like, none of these photos take you to links. Dude, that's so cool. Why can't we just build cool shit like that? Mazda RX-3. I still like this thing. I'm going back to dwarf car. The dwarf car seemed like the best. Like, what did this cost? If that... That's not bad. A Can-Am X3 diff. Yeah, but do you think it'll hold 250 horsepower on slicks? Dwarf car, 7-inch. Should I really be looking up dwarf 7-inch? You can get a billet knuckle. If this is a weird... That doesn't look like what I'm looking for. The SXX Plus blog guys drag theirs. So Can-Am X3 diff. This is it. This must be it. Okay, how do you mount it though? Oh, the bottom bolt's right there. That would be good. So a Can-Am X3 diff and like outer hubs, I think we could fit small. Look at that thing. I'm just thinking out loud here, guys. Like, can we even find one of these rear diff? What about, okay. I know the Razor ones are bad for being shit. What was it? Can-Am X3. It's $1,100. Guys make 200 on those X3s. I mean, it's a nice compact unit. I like that. This is actually not what we're looking for, I don't think. That's the style of drive shaft we're looking for too. So if we get this part right here that bolt or slides into the rear diff, we can actually get a U-joint and a drive shaft made, and then get that other adapter and a U-joint and a drive shaft made on the other side, and it'll bolt right up. The frick? See if SSX Blogs has one. I'm not cool enough. They're not going to reply to me. What size are those? What size are side-by-side wheels? X3 rear diff. I don't know. Like, piece easy, dirty pumpkin. Which one are we looking for here? Oh, that's the one we need. Too bad it's like $2,000 Canadian. Why not mix your own rear axle and use the sprocket set up like a go-kart does? Because we don't want to run a chain from the front of the engine to the back. That just seems real dangerous for having a friggin' 8-foot-long chain. You need the Can-Am X3. Okay. What the fuck is... Why is it so fucking hard to find then? It's not it either. It's a Maverick, so I'll look up Maverick then. Can't find one. Oh, it's a factory turbo side-by-side. That makes sense. No wonder I can't find anything. Using Bing. I can use Google, I guess. I just use the whatever browser's on the computer. I don't give a shit about. Okay, go to Google, you fuck. I don't care about downloading Chrome right now. So is this the one? Replaces any Maverick Turbo, non-X3. But as it is the largest and strongest rear diff found in the Can-Ams. 360 gear ratio. I mean, why not? Available on back order. Okay, so what about cake? What about the rear hubs? Holy jeez Louise. Can we just find a stock one? Why does that have to be so difficult? Like, that's pretty beefy. Is it beefy enough for what we need? Maybe not. Look at that. That's so nice. We also remember we have like some sort of 10K budget on this thing. And I think like the hardest part of this is probably going to be like the rear end. Getting a rear end in it. That's probably going to be one of the biggest costs besides the engine and turbo kit is the rear end. I still want to find something like a solid axle wouldn't hurt. See, that looks like the adapter for a sprocket right there. And that's the engine. So yeah, it's going to be offset. The shaft is going to be down the left side of the car. I have a CTS rear end. Yeah, but you're probably in the States. Just to like ship that to me, it's not even worth getting anything. Eight-bolt rear end housing. Okay. So that's what they're using is a Toyota 8-bolt. Get ready to close it. Okay. $200. Give me that. Kelowna. If a solid axle will work, take the 7.5 from the inch from the Fox body, cut, shorten it, custom axles. I think the next problem is because the motor's offset in the car, we're going to have to make the cart frame, put the motor in, see what offset we need, and then build the axle around the offset as well. What about if we just look up on Kijiji? Why is it in Ontario? Oh my god, are you crazy? What was the other dwarf car? So the front shaft comes, say, in on the right side and goes out on the rear on the left side, yeah. Couldn't use a TK style adapter? Maybe. We call them midget, yeah. There's like nothing on Kijiji for anything. So let's take another look at this. So the motor's gonna go there. The firewall, like, they have a lot of cockpit room. It looks like about the same. It's like 30% here, 30% here. No, wait. 40% here, 40% here, and 20% in the back here. This is a 28-inch tall wheel, so if we do 5/8 scale, $625. End up with like that's if we do 5/8 scale, we end up with a junior dragster wheel, basically. And what's on a 9-inch tall wheel, so we can do 8. A Mini Cooper rear end. That seems kind of big, though. Minis are front-wheel drive. I thought so. Okay. The next thing is, do we try and build this portion of the chassis, like the frame rails of the car, with like square tubing? Like, I think we should even go to the point of trying to find little tail lights like this. Mount tail lights on it as well. We won't be able to get it to look exactly like this, just because it's the way the engine is, but we can try and get the turbos as high as we can. We'll even, like, 2 runners off one side of the engine because it's going to be slanted like this. 2 here, and then we'll run 2, like, over the engine to the other side. And I'm assuming that's the radiator scoop right there in the front. Might even be able to run like junior dragster front spindles. Let's see. That's it? That seems hardly safe. That does look nice, though. That doesn't seem hardly safe enough, though. Oh, well, at least we've got some ideas flowing here. Trying to figure out what we can use and what we can't use. Yeah, that's probably not going to work. Who messaged me? Street wheels. Okay, so yeah, the wheels don't have frig off or weight, I don't think. But you can see that you can buy a spindle wheel that's pretty skinny. Probably like a 4-inch wide. On the front, maybe? Oh, a spoked front wheel? Right on. Yeah, go-kart rear axle will be so easy to do, but I don't want to run a chain the length of the goddamn car. What is this? It's Chinese. If this were on the other side. That's a rear axle. Someone's did some engineering here. What if you just hide it in the back and 3D print the motor up front? AliExpress. There you go. How much power that handle? $800cc. What's this? $40 horsepower, 800cc. How long would it take to get stuff from AliExpress anyways? I'm probably overcomplicating this in my head. Probably. Oh, it's got a video? Okay. This is fun, by the way. You should do it more often. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out some ideas here. Tricycle Chang booster rear axle and diff assembly. Is it for one of these? It is for one of those things. The motorcycle things? What do the guys with those wheelie golf carts use? Oh, those are straight axles, but they run a chain to them. Like, how we would destroy the fuck out of this thing, I believe. You can get a rear diff that already has a motor on it. No way. Why don't we order a bunch of stuff from Alibaba and build some shit? 500 kg load weight.
That's as much as one of my loads.
Shipped to United States, $310. Look at this thing. Savage. It even comes with a throttle. Look. Oh, fuck. The whole length is 100 centimeters. Isn't that like a meter wide? That's like a 488. Holy diff, Alibaba. This is all amazing. It's all like hybrid diffs. Be good for the kids. Yeah, it would be. Except they don't even like they don't ride their electric vehicles a lot. So this was a bust. I thought Alibaba had it. I'm not gonna lie, I had to do a poopy earlier, and now I don't have to do a poopy anymore. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Honestly, I'm just obsessed with these things now. These are all like RC cars. The fuck?
Not what I wanted. Build our own 9-inch? We probably could build our own 9-inch, to be honest. They have all this stuff on Performance World. We just have to order custom axles. What was this then? Why? Winners Racing, Dwarf Car, Quick Change, Rear End. Winners Racing, Quick Change. That's the one. Does it come with axles? Includes axle adapters to use. Doesn't come with fucking axles? Brutal.
Yeah, boy. Get it, Kyle. Yep. Yeah, yeah, boy. Boy. Yep. You're right. You're right, Uncle Tokyo. We should just keep that 7.5-inch rear end. Get axles shortened. It looks like teeth.
We have to figure out where rear gears are in it. It's not that expensive. $200 for a gear set. And then we'll just have to get a custom 28 spline axle. But what?
So it's 4 by 114.
Does the bike motor have a drive shaft like the old Yamaha ones? We're going to use an adapter. We're going to use a sprocket to drive shaft adapter. I've seen one in the images somewhere. It was actually back. I just seen it right there. So it's one of these. We're going to put one of these on it, and we're going to run a drive shaft to the back.
Okay.
So if we're going shortened axles in the 7.5 inch, we need a 10-inch tall rear rim of some sort, maybe. Let's just check. Like, how small does the smallest wheel get? Alibaba again. 13-inch. Goldwing already has a drive shaft. Does the bike motor you want have a drive shaft? Oh no, let's see that. You'd be limited by brakes on how small you can go, but we can run the brakes elsewhere. We can run the brakes off the drive shaft. Custom axle, just get custom bolt pattern. Okay, but what's a good bolt pattern to get a small wheel in? Like, what's a side-by-side wheel? Okay, and then we have to figure out what's the common slick sizes. Fifteen's as small as there. So this is nice. This is a 3.5 inch, 10-inch tire. This works with a 10-inch wheel. Oh my god, oh my god, that's so perfect right there. This 10-inch modular wheel. That looks like a drag racing wheel. How tall is this? Rated up to speed 62 mile an hour. That's not gonna work. 62 mile an hour in first gear, you fuck. You stupid ass fuck. What is this? 12 by 6. This is a 6-inch, 12-inch tall. We need a bigger than that. We big dick riding over here. It's a 6-inch rim. Who keeps messaging me? What is it? I think he said the Kijiji Goof still has it in the car. It was Kyle from 1320 commenting on my CT Fletcher post. being like, psh, only 2.1 million followers. What up, Jughead? What up? What up, Juggy? Okay, I gotta get rid of some of these fucking tabs. Jeez Louise. Okay, the Go Power Sports, that's a good spot to start. Look, they got front spindles. That's gonna be minty fresh. Oh my god, I want wheels and tires. No. We're building a mini Leroy. No. No. Getting jiggy with it. No. There's an 8-inch wheel. 4x4 bolt pattern. 4x4. What's 4? Look up UK mini wheels, Kyle. 10-inch diameter wheel and speed road rated. Ooh, look at that mag, though. Look at that mag. $136. Gross. So a Miata. I mean, kind of like a Miata, I guess. You can buy go-kart kits? So much fun. Fucking. When I say 10-inch, I don't mean 18 or 13-inch. I don't want to do a Mini and strip it the same way, or a Miata and strip it the same way. People have done that. I want to build a frame by myself. I want to get some frame building experience here. Okay. What else do we look up? We wanted 10-inch wheels in the back. It doesn't have to be... Are they 3-bolt? Really? You need Austin Mini Cooper. Okay, what's that? That's a 5-bolt. Yeah, junior dragsters use the same axle as a go-kart in the rear, and they just run a chain drive. So that's why they're running the 3-bolt wheels. Sorry, out of stock. What's the bolt pattern? Build a hub adapter. I mean, I'd rather not. Especially if we have to get custom axles made. USA. What about tire rack? Let's just see if we can shop. Why? I don't want to shop by a fuck. Oh my god, these places are stupid. Why can't I just put in the size of fucking rim that I want, you cunt? You're so dumb. I can't believe it's advanced. Oh my god, 12 inches is the smallest. I don't care. All. It doesn't... Just show me all of them, you... Oh my... This is driving me crazy. These things are fucking dumb. Just show me every 12-inch wheel you have. Wheels, Canada. $10-inch fucking rims. We're looking at wheelbarrow tires. Do you see half of our search results right now? No, I gotta move my photo here. Amateur 10-inch search, 10-inch porn video, 10-inch dick fuck woman. Oh, shit. I'm so funny. What up, riding in the radio? Okay, I think we're into side-by-side stuff when we get into 12-inch. Which we might be able to work with. Like, that's not a bad wheel. 4x100 is the bolt pattern. Catching the live stream while I'm working hard. Okay, so we found 4x100 is what you get side-by-side rims in. So now we have to look up. Can you get a slick in a 12-inch? Summit has lots of 10-inch wheels. Okay. Like 10-inch wide wheels or 10-inch wheels? Because we need 10-inch, not 10-inch wide. I see 13. Oh, 10. There we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Look at this. 10-inch wheels. Shit, son. I love lamp. Oh, golf cart wheels are what we're into here. That'll work fine. So golf cart is 4-inch bolt circle. So what's a 4-inch bolt circle in millimeters? 4 inches to, I should know this because it's like exactly what I've been looking up all my life. 101. So can we go like 4 by 114 to 4? Or is 4 by 101 essentially just 4 by 100? Oh, these are 156. What's a golf cart rear axle? That's a weird one too. I like that. So yeah, 4 by 101.6. Is that a common? That's probably not a common size for. Okay, now let's look up tires then. So tires. Oh yeah. Look at that. 19 by 8 by 10. That's what we want right there. 125 bucks a piece. Okay, now can we find the corresponding? Like if we go back to rims, can we find a corresponding like 12-inch wheel maybe? Oh wait. Let's go. That's wheel width. Why are we in 19? Let's just see 12. Oh, I can filter the bolt pattern too. But I'm thinking if we can get a front like narrow. Okay, let's go back to 10-inch. Because 10-inch will be almost half the size. Okay, we'll go 10-inch, and then we will go bolt pattern. Actually, we'll get results, and then we'll see what our available bolt patterns are. Wheel bolt pattern. Those seem to be the common ones, I think. Like for automotive sized. That's pretty cool. It's aluminum and carbon fiber. It must be a carbon fiber locking rings. What size is that? It's a weird circle too. Cletus put a boost engine in a golf cart. I thought they used a 1000. Four by 110.
4x4 will work with 4x100. So yeah, I thought it would. So which ones do we like though? I know he has like the V series wheels. The Weld V series. So it's like black and chrome. Honestly, this probably the closest. This is nice too.
Seven-inch wide.
Maybe Jegs would have more wheels. I don't know. Let's check. Jegs. Jegs. Love how you type Jegs and it's Rock Auto, Moog, Parts Hub, everything but Jegs comes up. Fuck off. Where are wheels and tires? Rims, maybe? Nope. Or there. Wheels. You can't search by diameter? Good job, Jegs. You don't even have a diameter category. I know there's like golf cart 1 wheel and tire assembly. Okay, Jegs sucks. Okay, next I want to go wheels. Let's go 12-inch wheel. 4-inch wide. These are trailer wheels. Start by filtering wheels. Okay, maybe. It still doesn't give you a just doesn't give you a diameter. Fifteen by 10, 15 by 10, 15 by 10. Top right, filter result. That's for this stuff right here. Scroll down by you scroll down. Okay, let's look up tires. We need something that's like not tall at all. What's this? It's a junior dragster tire. Width. We want something to be like kind of skinny. So I'm just going to filter all these right up like 5-inch. It's a friggin' bicycle tire. Like that would work. It looks like a trailer tire. Wonder what the diameter is though. Scooter tires. Scooter front wheels might work. Alien trash kitties at work. What has a small, skinny front wheel on it? golfcartking.com. Ooh, wheels. Look at those ones. Now we vibing. And now we vibing. Look at that. Oh, yeah. See, I would never known about this unless you told me. Wheels and tires. Look at them, gold boys, bronze boys. Now we found it. We're looking up golf cart tires, rims. Those are 14s though. We need like 10s. Oh, them colors though, those look good. That is what we need. That compared to the V-Series wheel. See the V-Series? It's basically this one, but smaller in the back. And then, oops. That's the wheel, isn't it? It's out of stock, though.
Not so bad. You know, just to save it. More expensive than car wheels? Maybe. Well, we know adapters are available for it. So if we use the factory 4-bolt rear housing, like that's what's on the axle currently in the Mustang. I know I'm into 12-inch wheels now. I was just looking. But we can just use some adapters because the factory Fox is 4x114. And it has drum brakes on the back, which might actually clear 10-inch wheels maybe. I don't know. It'd probably be pretty close, to be honest. And then, yeah, we could just use an adapter to bolt that wheel on the back. And we wouldn't have to change bolt pattern on the axles. So what we need to do is we need to get the engine. We need to get the tubing. And then we need to lay it out on the floor with the proper width, the proper length. And we need to get some wheels so we can start building it, to be honest. Those wheels. What about... Let's just see if Amazon has... Oh, I just sell hubcaps and shit. It'd be nice if Amazon just had something that I could just pick up. Honestly, that's like the right size tire we need. Even if you use wide adapters, the brakes could be not even inside the wheels. Yeah, it depends on the offset of those... Did I lose it already, that website? I did. Oh, stupid ass. Which one did I go? This one. I mean, it really depends on the offset on the inside there. The rear drums on the Fox, I believe, are 9-inch. Yeah, the inside barrel diameter is probably actually bigger than that on these, to be honest. But like you said, if we run a big enough spacer, it might not stick out. But worst case, we just put a disc brake where the drive shaft bolts on. And then we'll build the main hoop. The seat's going to have to be down further because the main hoop's going to have to be way shorter. It's going to be 5/8 the height. So whatever this height is right here, ours is going to be 5/8 as tall from the ground. Width. Let's just see what the width and stuff is. So it's 66.5 inches. 625, yeah, clear. So 47.7 30 inches off the floor. I don't know if I have a measuring tape. I'll be back. So I'm just going to be back here. I'm going to measure 30 inches off the floor, which is right here, which is, I don't know, an inch above the top of this desk. If I sit down, my head is actually more than 30 inches. So just sitting flat on the floor, my head is 35 inches. So how is that going to work if my fucking head sticks out the top of the thing? So 48 times point shit. It'd be like, don't forget, I'll have a helmet on too. So this thing's actually gonna have to be like, my head's gonna be sticking out through the roll bar. I should save that picture though. You want a good 5/8 scale giraffe suit or a mullet? Can we open this with paint, I wonder? Yeah, so this is how I know how to do things here. I'll just copy this. Oops. Do this. I'll paste it. We will get this. Both. So that one's 29.8. That one's 38. Point what? This one is 73.6 times 0.625 equals 46. This one 104.5 times 0.625. 65.3. And then the overall length is, oops, 179.7 times 0.625. 112.3. Oh no. Oh no. Paint, you failed me. So that's our new measurements. 112. I got nothing to stick it on right here. My microphone. It's still pretty long. Holy shit. It's still going to be pretty long. The wheelbase is 105. Why does 5.8 seem so long on the length but not on the height? The fuck? Like, that's not even the... That's the wheelbase? I feel like that's the wheelbase of a regular car. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. The wheelbase is 65. Stupid ass. Okay, that's much more... It's pretty short, actually. Pretty damn short. Okay. I'm excited. I found a chip on my chair. I'm going to eat it. I think you could scale height different than width to make things a little better. Yeah, the height's going to have to be adjusted for sure, I think. It won't be full length without the body. Yeah, it definitely won't be. It'll be definitely a couple inches shorter. Anything else you guys suggest for this build? Like, that we should be looking into? I think we've got the wheels and the rear end figured out now. We'll just narrow down that 7.5 that's in the Fox currently. I'm still waiting on a reply for that Honda CBR. Did you lay back when you measured normal seat height? No, I didn't actually. So let's just say the top of this desk right here, this is 29 inches, so it's an inch higher than that. So if I lay back a little bit, if I lay back like a slightly bit here, you can't even see. Actually, I could probably just point that down. But then again, I'm on the ground too. So the top of this, let's just say the top of this screwdriver right here is 30 inches. And this is from ground level. So if I lean back a little bit here, my head is like exactly there. So we could probably get away with like 31, 32 inches from where you sit. And then we could probably have like 2 inches off the ground. So it might end up being like 34, 35 off the ground, which I think it would cheat a little bit that way. It's not going to be so bad. But you're right. We might just have to lean back a little bit. I have a racing seat right here. You're right. I could have just measured the seat right here. So from the... Let's just say from the bottom of the seat... The bottom of the seat to the top of the seat right here is actually 31 inches. And there we go.
Yeah, that was stupid. But yeah, so 30 inches probably. So I think we could probably squeeze in there. Anyways, I'm going to get off here now. I'm going to go get something to eat, I think. As mentioned, Leroy's cage comes just above the roof. Okay, so we have an extra inch or two to play there. But we're going to build it around me, obviously. So I'll have it as tall as we need it to be. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to log off, boys. Thanks, everybody, for viewing. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I might get out in the garage after and set up my mini lathe. And then other than that, I think Virginia and I are going to be on streaming on our Twitch channel after. Twitch.tv/AlienTrashKitty. And then we're going to sleep in as much as we can tomorrow. And tomorrow there's actually a 24-hour live stream on our Twitch channel if you guys want to stop by and check that out. So thank you guys for helping me out with this design here. I know we jumped around and just like pondered some ideas, but that's what I need to get the ideas flowing through my head. So peace,